Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing another Nidalee game. Nidalee is once again going mid and once again going AP. Yeah, I have a lot of these games. I already explained that the previous time. But hang on. So he is in a duo queue here. Yeah, he's in a duo queue with Udyr. And Udyr is starting Boots and Potions as well. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of these Nidalee games, and I'm casting them one by one. People seem to like them, so as long as people like them, I'm going to make more. Well, I'm going to do more of the videos. And this is a little bit longer one. Normally they're very short, but yeah, this is a longer one. So let's just see how this goes. Obviously we're going to help out the Udyr a little bit, and there is no protection here at all. So it would be good to plant some traps in here, depending on what you go first, of course. You can go the heal first, or you can go the javelin first, or you can go the traps first. All of which are valid choices, because every one of the abilities is actually useful at some point, and it all depends on what you want to do with your skills, with your with your mana. So you have a limited amount of mana, obviously, and if you want to spend that on doing damage only, then you're probably better off with the javelin. If you want to just use some utility, then you're better off with the traps, because they ward and such things. And of course, if you go for the sustain in lane, so you don't want to go Boots and Potions, because with Nidalee you don't actually have to start Boots and Potions if you don't want to. But then you would have to start with the heal. It's as easy as that. So anyhow, we are starting off with the javelin here, meaning that he will probably try to get some damage done on this. Who is this? Rise or Singed? No, it's Rise. Just looks weird. It kind of looks like Rise, but it could also be Singed just as easily. And yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, so obviously once he starts using skills, it's pretty obvious who it is. But yeah, there you go. With the lightning attacks, that has to be Rise. It is kind of a strange skin, to be honest. I don't know. Seems like a really weird skin. But hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Oh wow. Lots of damage going off. And you see the little trick there is to throw the javelin and then run away from it. That way it does a little bit extra damage, because it measures the distance from the moment it hits to where you are at that point. So the distance between you and your javelin on that moment. And the javelin made sure that Rise is out of the lane now, and that is going to give some free farm to Nidalee, who is going to have to look out a little bit, because she doesn't have any traps out, and there is a jungler, an enemy jungler somewhere. And of course, if you're unlucky, and wow, Udyr getting a kill there up top on the Mordekaiser, who is really hard to kill. But yeah, you want to make sure not to get caught by the jungler, of course. And yeah, Nidalee can easily take a little bit of damage there. Rise still has two health potions remaining. Nidalee has one, but Nidalee has her heal. So as long as she has mana, she can stay alive. And there is the enemy jungler. He is level 4, so he's not too dangerous yet. But they do blow everything they have on her. And oh, Udyr coming in. No, he's just going to draw out the flash, but he has to get out of there. No. Oh yeah, he stayed in a little bit too long, and unfortunately gets killed for that. After that flash, so after you drew out the flash from Rise, should have just backed off immediately. And then, yeah, because Nidalee is low on mana now, but was higher then, she could have actually healed up the Udyr, and Udyr should have been safe. I mean, once you draw out a flash, it's good enough. That's all you need out of a gank. So yeah, we are currently just going on with the minions. And obviously what you want here is to have 2 turret shots without any interruption from the minions, and then you can kill the minion. But yeah, it's kind of hard to do with all of these minions running around here. And there is Udyr once again. Just wondering who was sneaking up behind her. Lots of damage going off, but yeah, Rise is going to tower dive here, and he is going to die. There you go. Free kill! Yeah, indeed, idiot. So yeah, Rise definitely not the best player in the world, but yeah, he's kind of an average Rise player, I guess. I mean, it's not like every Rise player is the best Rise player in the world. That couldn't be. I mean, there's only one best, right? But yeah, the Nidalee is well, using that inability of Rise to actually play well to her advantage, which is smart. Of course, you want to use the weak points of your enemy to your advantage, and they do get an easy kill here. In the meantime, Nidalee running to the bottom lane, going to grab a kill here, and come on, come on. No, they're not going to grab a kill, I think. Oh, that one did actually a lot of damage, but they're indeed not grabbing a kill. Nidalee is going to probably sneak around here and then try again. No, going all the way back. Rise is back in lane, and they didn't see her earlier, so that means they have no ward out, and there's no reason to assume they have one in the tri-bush. So yeah, she does go all the way back to her lane and is going to pick up some stuff here. And of course, yeah, there goes the trap. You can see that there's a ward there and that there's a Rise there. And Rise just coming in to, well, to get his minions. He was trying to sneak around the side. Don't know why. Maybe just for the ward. But at least they know there's a ward now, if they paid attention, because it's a really small, like, flash of what's happening, and then it goes dark again, so you have to pay attention to what's happening. And if you get lucky, you can see a whole lot, like the fact that there's a ward, which means that Udyr needs to come in from the side. And is she going to land the final javelin here? Nope. Minion in the way. So yeah, Skarner coming in, but that's more for the joke than anything else. Oh wow, that was a nice action there. So she needed to go there anyway. And yeah, Skarner's over there. He ran into a trap. Oh, poor Skarner. Yeah, that's exactly why you have those traps. You have those traps for the utility of them, not to do damage. I mean, they do damage, but you might as well just remove the damage from them and armor debuff or whatever it is. Yeah, armor reduction. And magic reduction, of course, because Nidalee can be played as AP and AD. So getting caught here, but it's not going to be a kill, I think. Flash is still available, and she's not even going to use it. Just going to heal back up and going to throw some javelins again until she comes back up. She will probably just stay back a little, and of course, yeah, ward the bush every now and then, because if you have this bush warded, then yeah, you can safely stay on this side until you see someone trigger it, of course. But yeah, Skarner cannot really come in here And oh, CV going down. Okay. No, nothing is happening here. So ward over there. Wow, and that was a huge chunk of damage. Even with those 44 AP. So 44 ability power and still does that much damage. That is quite incredible. It is of course because of the levels. She already has it to level 4. It will be level 5 in, well, the next level. Because level 9 means you can have one skill actually maxed, and that's exactly what you want to do on most champions. On Nidalee it's kind of a debate, of course, because every one of these skills has two uses, well, except for the ultimate. But yeah, you may want Javelin, for example. Javelin toss is a very, very useful one, because it does a lot of damage. So most of the time people will level it up first, but maybe the Cougar one on W or E is more useful than that Javelin. Of course with AP Nidalee it's pretty much all about the Javelins. And of course you get the heal, you get additional heal. And there's level 5. So we are 5, 1, 2 and 1 in the ultimate. Obviously you're going to take the ultimate. Even though you are AP Nidalee, you're still going to take that ultimate, because that ultimate is very useful for getting away. And there you see it. Yeah, the pounce now has a 3-second cooldown, and I'm not sure if the damage gets increased or the cooldown gets reduced, or both, if you level it up. But you may want to have reduced cooldown on that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Additional damage. Come on, get him, get him. Come on, Udyr, run in. Udyr definitely playing a first time Udyr here. Otherwise, you didn't have to ask what you needed to get for the jungle. And, no! Nidalee! Nidalee! Heal! Get out of there! Oh, she's going to pounce away. Oh, excellent! That was such a good save from that Udyr. Wow. Brilliant. And they pick up a second kill as well. Galio all on his own, to be honest, but... Oh, come on. Mordekaiser, what are you doing? So, yeah, you definitely failed some things there, but it's okay, it's okay, you stayed alive. So, Udyr going back as well, and yeah, picking up some extra Dorn's Ring, extra AP, extra mana regen, and a little bit of extra health. And yeah, it's going to go to 66 now. So of course you want to get some small items on her first, on Nidalee, and after that you want to go for like the death cap or something big like that. Just like on any AP, Ryze is not really an AP, he's more of a mana champion, which makes him kind of unique. I think that's kind of cool. It's yeah, it's not very well done, but well, at least they had a creative solution to how to solve the problem they had with Ryze, because Ryze was way too powerful as a burst caster, but he was no fun to play. So he was kind of like Annie, but without the fun to play part. Annie you can still farm with your Q, because you get the mana back and it has low cooldowns and blah blah blah. You didn't have that with Ryze. Yeah, they just solved that really creatively. And unfortunately they didn't do it very well. Still only one build possible, that is clearly the better build. And yeah, that is of course not what they intended to do there. Just like they used to have Singed skill his innate ability, where he gets health for the amount of mana he has. It used to scale on the amount of mana you actually had. So your current mana. And that was a whole different playstyle from what you have now. Now it's based on the maximum mana. The maximum mana, yeah, you just buy a little bit extra and then it's okay. But it used to be that it was all about how you played with your mana, and if you you were careful enough, then you would have a whole lot of extra HP. And they, of course, yeah, they reduced that and blah blah blah. It's all good. It's just, yeah, it's kind of a shame that they took out that more creative part, game-changing part. Kind of made him a little more unique than he is now. Now he's just a tanky AP, like Rise, but yeah, with a little bit different skill set. Where are we going? Why are we taking so many tower shots? Okay. Okay. Someone dead over here. I wish they would make something to show that on the minimap. No, I really wish they didn't, but they did it anyway. Anyhow, Galio over here getting his ultimate cancelled, and we are going to run in from the back. And did someone die already? Oh, Blitzcrank already died. Never mind. So yeah, Nidalee is going to come in. Oh wow, that damage. The ultimates from Sona not even doing anything there, and Nidalee is just, wow, she is just dominating these fights when she's in them, of course, because she only has been in 4 fights. Well, 4 kills, involved in 4 kills. Galio has been doing a really good job as well. 124 minions on him. Nidalee is about 30 behind on that number. And Mordekaiser is about 20 behind on that number. That is pretty well done by Galio. Mordekaiser, of course, is going to farm now, and yeah, we are going to have to cut him off here. Of course, Nidalee is way faster than Mordekaiser. That actually hit him. I thought that would hit a minion, but wow, so much damage. Man. Where did that damage come from? He has nothing. Oh, the Ignite went down as well. Okay, so she couldn't heal. And Mordekaiser, all he has is Sorcerer's Shoes. But yeah, he did get the 1 kill now, so he's worth 300 again. I guess that's okay. Oracle's Elixir on Sona. Not the best champion to get that on. But hey. It's all good, right? It's all good. As long as someone has it, and as long as she doesn't die, then it's an okay item on her. But the problem is that, yeah, they can focus her for like 2 seconds and then she dies. And it doesn't even take away that much damage from the rest of the team. So, yeah, the Nidalee now, yeah, not in trouble, but a little bit more cautious, or has to be a little bit more cautious, because, well, she actually got killed. And of course, that is never a good feeling. The moment you just got killed is never a good feeling, because you know that you're apparently pretty weak. And there you see it. They focus her for like 2 seconds, and she dies with the oracles, and that's why oracles is no good on her. Janna is a completely different story, but because Janna has the movement speed boost, and she has all kinds of skills that can let her survive a situation. And yeah, Sona just doesn't have that, unless she focuses everything on her. So she has, by level 9, she has 5 stacks in 5 skill points in her E, the movement speed. Because then she can actually get away, but in general, yeah, she's not that good with oracles. Oh wow, it came up immediately? Or was it? No, it wasn't up. No, go for him. Come on, Galio. Galio, come on. Yeah, they're going to just steal the blue buff here. Nidalee with blue buff should be pretty strong. Oh no, she has to get out. And Galio has to get out as well. And Galio is going to grab it, or well, get out of there in time. And Nidalee is going to try to get it. Oh, so close, but does do a lot of damage to the Rise. Yeah, the reactions weren't good enough to get that. Oh, close, 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 close. And yeah, we're just going to push middle turret then, because why not? And the middle turret immediately evaporates. So come on guys, come on, make this work. Grab that blue buff. They have their own blue buff to worry about. And here is... oh, I thought he was going to be stupid, but he's only going to be semi-stupid. I really thought he was going to run after someone and then get killed, but apparently no such luck. So Nidalee grabbing the blue buff here. It's taking quite a long time, to be honest. And yeah, it did reset there for a second, but finally does get the burst off to kill it. And Nidalee back in mid lane. It has been pushed a little bit. It's not a big deal, but still it's not very good to have that happen to you, obviously. But Sona took over the lane for a little, and she made sure that the minions got killed. And Nidalee going to go into the enemy jungle, going for the red buff here. Okay, the red buff already taken by Blitzcrank, really? And get the hell out of there. So Rise has some magic resist going. That means he's really afraid of this Nidalee. And rightfully so. She has 149 ability power now. And he has 16. But yeah, as I said before, he's not based on AP, he is based on mana. He has plenty of that. He has 2200 mana. And yeah, that's a whole lot of extra damage. So, wow, yeah, the stun going off, but yeah, he wasn't taking turret damage, so it was kind of a failed... wow, and once again going to lose the oracles. Didn't she learn from the first time? You shouldn't buy oracles on Sona. Unless you have someone protecting you, but she doesn't. And are we going to land this? Yes, nicely done. Galio takes the kill. Galio doing very well with his with his kills there, 7-0 and 4, and still the 184 is the highest minion count in the game. So it's not like he has been waiting for kills. He just runs in, kills someone, and then goes back to farm. Of course, Galio is awesome at farming. He has all AOE skills and a shield. So the shield keeps him alive, gives him extra AP, and the rest of the skills just help him get a lot of minions really quickly. And he actually, yeah, he's building a lot of magic resist. He had 213 magic resist. It's a little bit too much in my opinion, but I guess with the, well, when we look at the enemy champions, it doesn't really matter. Mordekaiser's 1 kill, Ryze has 1 kill, and Caitlyn has 2 kills, so it doesn't really matter what you build. The enemy team really doesn't have enough gold to kill him. And is he going to die here? Yes, he is. Well, of course, in a 4 versus 1 situation, nobody's going to survive unless you have a crazy amount to, of well, resist and damage or something. Lifesteal would come to mind. Something like that, and then you can kill the entire enemy team 1 versus 4. Or yeah, well, I guess this is the only way for the enemy team to come back, just to group up, and that's what they're doing. But every time they get a kill, they get killed, so it's not that useful in this way. Oh, come on! Yes, he is going to get out. The flash from Ryze, not really that effective. And a little bit of damage going down on Skarner. All in all, good fight for the enemy team, but they still didn't come out ahead. They tried to get it, but really couldn't make it work. And the problem is, if you group up, that you're going to lose control over the other lanes. So the advantage, of course, is that you're way more... well, you have way more damage. You're way stronger. You have more HP. You have more abilities. And all in all, you're just going to get more done. Problem is, of course, that you lose the... Well, for example, this lane is now pushing because everyone is gathering up in mid, and yeah, you just don't get that farm. And if you're behind in farm, that's just as bad as being behind in kills. Well, it's actually worse, because getting behind in farm is a lot easier than getting behind in kills. Plus, getting behind in farm probably means that you're going to get behind in kills. So the turret goes down, nobody gets grabbed. And we do have a Magi Soul Stealer now on Nidalee. She already has 1 assist with it, it seems. And that was the kill that was on, I forgot, but in the bush here, top left. Oh! Oh, I should just grab this because the other thing lags so much. Well, not so much lags, it just bugs every now and then. Nidalee gets a kill, going to go up to 3 stacks here. And are we going to grab the kill on Blitzcrank? Come on! No, nice. Slow going off there, or whatever it was. It seemed like the animation for slow, but might have been the trap. And Nidalee grabbing another kill there. And they may actually grab this Skarner as well, but Skarner is really tanky, so it is hard to grab him. No, we're not going to grab him at all. So Sona survived this time, which is good for her. And we are just going to go into this lane and farm some more, and that's just the way it is. I like the Magi's, man. Magi's is such a powerful item. And if you can punish people with it, then that's awesome. So, Mordekaiser coming in here, going to grab some minions as well, and he has been doing pretty well on his farm. Of course, because he is top lane, he doesn't really get to farm that much. He has 152, which is the same amount as Nidalee has. But yeah, Nidalee is not as good a farmer as Mordekaiser is. But he is 1 in 6, so he hasn't been in lane all the game. He has spent some time in other parts of the map, in other planes, I should say. Yeah, being dead. And Mordekaiser trying to grab the blue buff there, but there is no blue buff to be grabbed. Anyhow, we see the 7 and 1, 6 and 1. Yeah, I'm really wondering how many stacks he's going to get on this Soul Stealer. He already has 5, or she already has 5. Yeah, well, whatever. The minions are just way in the advantage of this this one guy, this Galio. Galio has so many minions and so many kills that it is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, Nidalee just going to throw out some javelins, just trying to poke down the enemies, and so is Galio. Galio also going to poke down the enemies, and this guy, the Kog'Maw, also going to poke down the enemies. So poke, 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 and there's Sona to die. Come on, Sona, you can die. You can do it, man. You can do it. Yeah, she's not that bad. It's just that because she grabbed 2 Oracle's elixirs, she lost a lot of gold. And it's kind of sad that way, but... So the... Oh wow, the slow going down on Rise, and he gets damaged for so much by that one javelin. And yeah, the Banshee's Veil helps him avoid the Galio, that one. I forgot what it's called. Doesn't matter. It's an AoE effect and it does a lot of damage. It, in fact, does a whole lot of damage. So, well, that's 370 AP on him, 450 on Nidalee, and come on, stack out that blood, that Soul Stealer, man. Yeah, the Banshee's Veil is back, so really no use in trying to, well, grab that. So trying to hit a javelin on him, because it will just get absorbed anyway. So yeah, the dragon coming up, or not so much coming up, but it's already up, and it is going to go down to our team. Come on, grab it. Did they kill it? Yes, they did kill it. It just disappeared all of a sudden. I was like, did they maybe lose vision on it? But there's a ward over there, so that can't be it. Blitzcrank dies, and Skarner may actually go down as well. Now Skarner is too far away. Although the slow did go down, but no. He's just going to get out of there. So the entire team over here, except for one. Where's their fifth member? Did he die? Hang on, who is the fifth member? That's one. Kokma, no. Oh, it's Udyr. Where's Udyr? Udyr, are you AFK? Really? Or disconnected, rather. Must have been for a while ago, because I didn't see it. And wow, Nidalee actually grabbed that? Okay, nice. But yeah, it could have been a while ago, because I rarely pay attention to how many people there are in the lane. And I don't really pay attention to what's in the chat. Because normally what's in the chat is, yeah, not really friendly. If there's a lot of chat, it's normally not friendly. And yeah, therefore I don't really watch it. So the enemy team gathering up in top lane, and an actual Banshee's Veil there on Caitlyn. That is quite impressive. So Sona purchasing some nice items. Well, the Emblem of Valor. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely a decent item. It's what does it do? Hang on. Oh man, where did she go? Oh, there she is, come on. The Emblem of Valor, yeah, it gives you 10 health regen per second for all surrounding champions. And it is going to be... no, it's not going to be what I thought it would be. I thought it would be Stark's, but Stark's Fervor no longer exists. So let me just really quickly lifesteal. Oh, that's not where it is, it's in life regen. So health regen, defense, health regen, and we are going to just try to follow this guy. I thought it was the Locket of the Iron Solari, but it is going to be the Locket of the Iron Solari, yep. So normally you grab this one first and then this one, and yeah, since she already had that first one, the second pickup is kind of, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't really provide a whole lot on its own, but it's a decent item. And yeah, it does provide some armor, which you can use very well. Even though most of the enemy champions are, well, most of the damage on the enemy champions is magic damage, it is still kind of useful. So Rise stepping in that trap, and that is going to cost him a lot of health points. But he is still alive. Kokma trying to get him down. Nidalee eventually picks up the kill there. And come on, go! And it's only 2 versus 3. And 2 versus 4 actually, but with the shadow there. What are you doing, Kog'Maw? Why are you farming? Come on, get, yeah, nice, come on, jump after her, get both of them. I don't care that this guy died. Care about what's going to happen over here. Oh yes, come on. No, that was not very well aimed. And oh, grabbing the first kill and going to grab the second one with the explosion. Well, that's still worth it. Nicely done. And there's the locket of the Iron Solari. So yeah, it's not really my favorite item, but yeah, well, it's a decent item. I like the other one a lot better. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. This one was the one that I wanted to have. I like the this one, Seeks Heralds, but that's, yeah, it's a preference. It doesn't really matter. It's all about the team composition. But normally, if you just support your AD champion all game, then you win. And yeah, well, that allows you to help them, and because it gives you or it gives everyone around you attack speed and lifesteal. And lifesteal is so overpowered that the combination of those two is really majorly important, and it can save your AD carry easily. But I guess the Iron Solari thing is still okay. It gives a shield, I believe. Yeah, shields absorbing up to 50 plus 10 per level damage. So that means I don't know what level she's at. 13. So that's 180 damage. It's not a whole lot, and that's what my problem with it is. That's why I normally don't buy it, because it doesn't do a whole lot. It's useful, but not as useful as giving someone what is it, 15% lifesteal, something like that. Because, well, the lifesteal is just incredible. So anyhow, the dragon is up again, and it's going to get taken down pretty easily. So let's place down some traps again. Come on, Nidalee, place down some traps. Going to grab the blue buff here, and oh, we have a little fight going on here. Can't really see anything, but yeah, you at least get to see the puppets move. They did grab the dragon, I'm assuming. And therefore 2 for dragon is still in their advantage. Oh wow, that javelin, man, that was full length, and yeah, that killed him instantly. Come on, throw another one. No, she's not going to. And Rise, or whoever that was, is getting out of there. No, yeah, they finally do pick it up. I thought, because he ran away, I thought he was not going to catch up, but yeah, it's Nidalee, man. Of course he's going to catch up. And there is the Skarner. I don't know why Skarner was just farming in the middle of everywhere when he knows that his whole team is dead. And is she going to grab this kill? No, 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 no. Even if that javelin hit, it probably wouldn't have killed him. Probably wouldn't have. So Blitzcrank coming in here, going to try to do some damage, but yeah, Blitzcrank versus Nidalee, that is not really impressive at all. Don't know who he aimed at, but well, it's all good. So yeah, going to grab a new blue buff here, because well, our old blue buff is like 2/3 gone, and you can't have that, of course, because people will talk about you, man. They'll say, ah, it's definitely walking around in old blue buffs all the time. Yeah, you have to get new blue buffs every now and then, just to make sure that you can keep up with the neighborhood. And no, stop attacking the Baron. Oh man. Damage going down on Rise is so huge. So Mordekaiser is going to go down. Come on. Nobody's going to grab him. Mordekaiser actually getting away, it seems. And yes, he is. He actually killed Nidalee because they didn't kill him. They could have killed him before he launched his ultimate, and that would have been good enough. So, bye-bye Caitlyn. Hey, they're going to grab this last one as well. So we are back to 13 stacks. He was at 20. And yeah, this should be the GG. They should surrender right here. Because there's really... yeah, well, the enemy team is just too far behind. There's nothing I can do. And did Nidalee... yeah, she didn't... oh, either she bought that just now, or she didn't use that. Hang on. No, I think she bought it earlier. I didn't see it. But I think she forgot to use the hourglass. That would have saved her from the ultimate there. And yeah, they're not going to surrender. They could have surrendered easily, because there's really no way to come back. Losing an inhibitor tower there, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So Nidalee just farming it up. She has oh, we don't have the minion counter yet. She has 240 minions. Yeah, this is an older replay, just in case you didn't know. I've been doing these for a couple of weeks now. And I have about 6 more. I should just do 1 a day or something like that, once every 2 days, something like that. But currently I'm doing about 1 a week. So 3 enemies trying to chase down this Galio, but Galio has a movement speed increase. And what is this this Sona doing? Yeah, she gets the Solari, the locket of Iron Solari off. It is not going to be, well, very major. She does stay alive this time though, with her oracles. And did they pick up a kill there? Yeah, they did kill the Blitzcrank, but I don't know where he died. Oh, catching the... what's your name? Caitlyn. And Caitlyn is... oh, they surrendered. Never mind. So yeah, the disconnect never came back, and yeah, they still pick up the kill. The win, sorry. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.